Hey guys, we're going to learn VLookup today. So if you want to learn how to use VLookup formula, stay tuned to the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, then let's begin. And also comment on a comment section below. Let me know what you think about this video. Thank you.
Let's understand the basics and then apply it. Now, VLookup stands for vertical lookup, right? It helps you find information in a table based on a value you know. So, let's say for example, you have this table which is a customer table, right? And then the customer have profession, and then you want to find the profession of these customers. Then you have a main table that has the customer's name and the phone number and their profession. And then you want to just get the profession of these three customers, right? So instead of manually typing instead of manually coming over here and then looking for the profession of Uju and then typing it here, VLookup helps you look up that value in this table and brings it here for you. So that's what VLookup does. That's why we say VLookup stands for vertical lookup. It helps you find information in a table based on a value you know. So you are looking for a value, it helps you find that value from another table and brings it to the table you want it to be. So why do we use VLookup? We use VLookup to search for data in a table and to retrieve specific information. Example, finding a student's score by their name, right? Then we have VLookup syntax. There are syntax we follow when writing a VLookup formula. So the syntax is equals to, you go in with VLookup, then put in the VLookup value, comma, the table array, the column index number, and then the range lookup. So now what is lookup value? Lookup value is what you are searching for, right? The value you are searching for. Then the table array. The table array is where to search. So you are searching for profession, right? That's you're searching for Uju's profession. You select Uju. Then where to search is the table. You select the table. Then the column index number is a column, not the column number to return. Then you have range lookup, exact or approximate match. So we are going to do examples now. Let's go to Excel. So now we have this is a table, a customer table, and then we have this both of them are customer. This is a customer table, right? And then I was asked to get the profession of just Uju, Amaka, and Ben, right, from this table. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to use what we call VLookup. So I'll go in with equals to, and then I'll start typing VLookup. So this is the syntax as mentioned before. So even the syntax is written here. So you see, after the VLookup, the next is the lookup value. So what is the lookup value? Lookup value is Uju. So I will select Uju, then put in comma. Then the table array. The table array is the table that I'm going to get this the profession data from. So this is the table that has the profession data. So I'm going to highlight this table. I'm going to highlight this table, then comma. So after that, the next is the column index number. That's the particular column that we want to get information from. So which is this profession column. So the index number is going to be 3 because this is the name column is 1, the phone number column is 2, and then the third column is 3. So we're going to put 3, right, comma. Then the next is the range lookup. So if you want to find the approximate match, you select true. If you want to find the exact match, you select false. So you're going to select false because we want to find the exact match. That is the exact profession of Uju. You don't want a profession that someone else's profession maybe before or after. So we want the exact match, the person's Uju's personal profession. So we are now going to click on enter. So you see, Uju's profession is this pixel pusher, right? Then we're now going to come over here and then we're going to double click. So Amaka's profession, head of mass operations. Ben profession is keyboard manager. Yes. The other thing is that we have to lock up this table. We have to lock up this table. Let me show you guys something. So you see, if you notice, see this table range, everything was selected here, but then If you look at this, if you click on it, see that the table range has shifted. It didn't select the first row. That means assuming that Amaka is this row one, that means it's not going to give us a result because it didn't even select this row one, which is John. So we want to lock up our cell range. See, now this bed too is shifted to the second row. So it's selected from the third row. So assuming that this Ben is among these two customers, it won't give us a result, but it's because it didn't select this whole table. So how to solve this problem is by locking our table range, right? So if you lock your table range, it's going to select all the table range throughout um when you double click to replicate it down or to fill it up, right? Or we can call it flash fill. To flash fill down the column, it's going to maintain that range that was selected earlier. So to lock up your column, to lock up your table, just highlight the table range and then click on F4 key. But in case your F4 key is not working, which is my situation, I don't know why it isn't working. So what I do is that you come at the first before the first letter, that's before F, I'll go in with this dollar sign. Then after F, I'll go in with this dollar sign. Then before this H, I'll also go in with dollar sign. And after this H, I'll go in with dollar sign. I'll click on OK. Then I will now come and replicate again. So look at the formula here. If your F4 works, that's cool. Just highlight the table range and click F4. It will insert these dollar signs for you automatically. But in case it doesn't work, just put this dollar sign before F and after F. Put this dollar sign before H and after H. This is how it is for anytime you want to look up your cell range. Put the dollar sign after before the first letter, after the first letter, then before the second letter and after the second letter, right? That's how you look up your table. So if you click on this, see that our table range is selected, right? And then you click on this, see everything is selected. So that in case the value you are looking for is John, this table range John is selected too. But if you don't lock it up, you won't be getting a result. So this is how you can look up value in the exact match, right? Exact match. That means you're getting the exact match. Exact match means this is Uju, you get the exact profession of Uju. Approximate match means you can likely get director profession of John or profession of Becky, right? That is what approximate match means. But exact match means the exact match or the exact profession of Uju. So this is the how to perform exact match using VLookup. Then let's go to this next sheet. So this is VLookup exact match for another sheet. So let's say you have the customer table in another sheet. So this is another sheet that has the customer table, and then you are asked to bring in the phone number of your customers in a different sheet. How do you do that? Still using exact match. How can you bring phone number from this place to this place? How do you do that? So we're going with equals to VLookup. So the lookup value is Chinedu, comma. Then the table array will come over here. We are going to highlight everything and go in with comma. So after table array, we have column index number. Column index number is 2 because we're looking at the phone number. Then the table range is what? False because we want the exact match. And then we click on enter. So you see, we've gotten the phone number of Chinedu. So if you come here and check, see Chinedu here, 9009988. 9009988. Then we'll come here and replicate. So we've got the number of Amaka. Let's check 512, which is correct, and then 5566, which is correct, right? But then we always have to look up our table. If not, the reason why this is not giving us error is because the values we want to look up, right, is in the selected range. But if it is not, it's going to give you error. So let's look it up. We'll come before this A, putting a dollar sign, come after it, putting a dollar sign, come before this C, putting a dollar sign, after it, putting a dollar sign. click on enter, and then we replicate. So that is it. So this is how you do VLookup from another sheet for exact match, another sheet for exact match. Then let's do approximate match. Approximate match, that means you're not looking for the exact match, you're looking for approximate match. So this is a these are the student names, right? Student score. Oh there, I meant to, sorry, I meant to delete this. Then I'll click here. All right, so these are the student's name and the student score, and then we want to find the grade, right? We want to find the grade of the student. So you see that this grade range from 0 to 54 is E, then but John got 26, so that we should be getting E. So in this situation, we're not going to use exact match because we don't have any range that is 26, exactly 26. We have between 0 to 54. So in this situation, we're not going to use exact match. We're going to use approximate match. So we come here and start with equals to, then VLookup. We are going to select we're going to select 26, comma, table array. We highlight these two table, comma, column number index, the grade. We're looking for the grade 2. Then we're going to select true. So it's giving us grade C, grade E, sorry. And then we're going to lock up this table. So to lock up the table, come here. We've locked it up. So we come down here and double click. So with this, we've been able to get the grade. Now there are two ways, there are two errors that you can encounter when trying to perform VLookup function. The two error you can get is this error. Let's say come here, we're getting UGI, and then see we're having an error. Why? Because we don't have UGI here. All we have is UGU. Okay, so you can get a naming error. So let's say the name of the customer you're looking for here is not the exact name here. It will give you an error. And then another thing is the table range. Put in if you don't lock up your table. So let's remove this. Let's unlock this table, and let me show you what happens if you don't lock up your table. So we didn't lock up this, and okay, so now let's look for Ju. Okay, let's look for John instead of Ben. Let's look for John. You see that we are going to get an error. See, we are getting an error. Why? Because John is not selected among this table range. So this is why you should lock up your table. So these are the two errors you are likely to get if you don't lock up your table, or you don't use a name that is not contained in the table you are trying to look up. And then another thing is that always search in the first column. So always search in the first column. Search from the first column, right? Not from the last or the second. Search from the first column. And then use false for exact matches. I've already mentioned that. Use false for exact matches. And then VLookup searches from top to bottom. So that's why you should start from the first column. And also, if you are working on, and also if you have two tables like this in one sheet, right? The table you want to look up from should be at the right side, and the table you want to transfer the value to should be on the left side. So the table you want to transfer the value to should be on this left side, and the one you want to look up should be on the right side. If it's not, if it's the opposite, let's assume this table here is on the left side and this table here is on the right side. It's not going to work. It won't work. So make sure that this table here should be on the left side and this table here should be on the right side. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.